Well, welcome to TECHSUYO 2018. We are broadcasting live via our Facebook channel. So if your friends didn't make it, so please make sure that you will share with them that we are live streaming this event. It will be done this morning and also tomorrow morning. Lima time will be from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. So please make sure to share that. My name is Rosalva Gallardo Valencia. I am the privilege and the honor to be the conference chair for TECHSUYO 2018. I am a privacy program manager at Google. A little about me, I am from Lima, Peru. I studied at la Universidad Católica Ingeniería Informática, and after that, I worked in Peru for 6 years in the university, in the Catholic University, and also I work at Novatronic. After that, I applied for PhD programs in the US. I was accepted to do a fellowship at University of California, Irvine to complete my PhD in computer science and with an emphasis in software engineering. After that, I worked for Intel for 5 years, managing the software legal compliance and software quality teams globally to improve software quality. And currently, I work on privacy and security for Google, and I am a program manager for Google Cloud Platform. What is TECHSUYO? The origin of the word was because we were thinking about having the fifth suyo, el quinto suyo, be related to technology, because technology is what will transform our society as we see it today. So a group of us, I represent Peru SB, and also a group of other organizers that you will see, and I will talk about them later. We decided to have this meeting every year. So we have the annual conference that the goal is to bring together the community of Peruvians in Peru and also in the US that are interested on science, technology, and innovation. And the main goal for this is because we want to accelerate the knowledge transfer in terms of technology, science, and innovation between the US and Peru, and we want to strengthen the collaboration. Last year was our first year with TECHSUYO. It was at the Stanford University, and it was in August last year. We had 167 attendees. It was a big success. So when we had this idea, many people told us, have you done something like this before? How do you know if it's going to be successful? And the answer was like, we don't know. But if we don't do it, we'll never know. So we decided to do it, take the risk. And last year was a big success. We have 40% of the attendance coming from Peru. We also have multiple keynotes, presentations, and panels. This is the picture that we took at the end of the conference last year. This year, what we have decided is we'll do it 1 year in Silicon Valley and the next year will be on the East Coast. So this year that's why we decided to do it here at MIT, and next year the plan is to do it again in Silicon Valley. The conference goals that we have for this year were based on the feedback we received last year, and we also, during the preparation of this conference, we reached out to our attendees last year to see how we can bring the value that is needed from our audience. And based on that and what we saw from last year, we have been focusing on these 3 main goals for the conference. The first one is we want to create this environment where we can network, where we can have this opportunity that you will meet each other who are all interested on science, technology, and innovation. What happened usually to us when we work here in the US, it's very difficult to find another Peruvian working even in the same company or in the technology area. So when we start, we were like very few, but thanks to the community that we are growing, then we are knowing each other. That is also helping us to create collaboration. That it's also our objective. The goal is that we'll also have the leaders of Peru working on technology, science, and innovation. So we'll learn from them in the conference. That's our second goal. And together, by learning and networking, our hope is that we will be starting some collaboration with the main goal of accelerating the adoption of technologies and knowledge in technology, science, and innovation in Peru. Usually it takes between 6 to 7 years to see a technology that has been developing here to start to be used in Peru. So we want to accelerate that and foster the collaboration and the network. This conference is thanks to the organizers. All the organizers are volunteers, and they belong to the organizations that are listed here. The first one is the Chamber of Commerce, the American Chamber of Commerce in Peru, AmCham. Peru SB. Peru SB is the network of Peruvian professionals in technology and innovation working in Silicon Valley. And very similar to TECHSUYO, when we started, I was one of the co-founders, and we started with 3 people, and now we have grown to more than 60 people when we have our meetings. Also, we have the REPU, that is a research experience for Peruvian undergrads, that it's giving the opportunity to undergrad students in Peru to come here to universities in the US and do internships. It's also organized by the Consulate General of Peru in San Francisco. They have been working with us since the beginning and supporting Peru SB as well as TECHSUYO. And we also have, as part of the organizer, the MIT Club Peru. Club Peru is the network of students in MIT. The conference is free. We wanted to give an opportunity to everybody to attend, and that's thank you to our sponsors. This conference will not be possible without their support. Our gold sponsors are el Ministerio de Relaciones Exteriores and also MDP Consulting. And as bronze sponsors, we have Intercop, la Universidad San Ignacio de Loyola y también Novatronic. Muchas gracias a nuestros sponsors. También no sería posible tener la conferencia gracias a nuestro comité organizador, the organizing committee. And the organizing committee are a group of volunteers that they volunteer their time. They don't receive any monetary benefit for that. So we have been working for the last year, meeting every Wednesday at night to prepare the conference. And I am very lucky to lead this team. I am the conference chair. We also have Victor Cadenas, who is part of the marketing team, Paola Moreno, finance, Denise Tafur, who is working on logistics. Probably you saw her outside in the registration. Victor Laguna, who will be our host this morning. Naomi Quispe, who is the on-site coordinator and also leads the MIT Club Peru. Andres Wong, who is part of the program committee, the same as Sofia Espinosa. Ricardo Gonzalez and Alonso Mujica, they help us in the marketing team. Thank you. I wanted to walk you through the programs. In the registration, you should have received a paper like this. So you will see 3 parts. The first 2 goes towards the schedule today. So first, we'll have a presentation by Fernando Figueroa from NASA, followed by Driving Innovation by Pablo. After that, we'll have a coffee break outside of the auditorium. It's outside of this area, but it's inside the auditorium. We don't want you to get away by the rain. And then we'll have also our sponsors, and also from the Ministerio de Relaciones Exteriores. Then Eric Talavera will give us an interesting talk. We'll have our keynote, Fernando Camargo from Harvard University, and we'll have our sponsor MDP also giving us a talk. After that, at 11:45, we will have a break for lunch. Lunch today is not included. We want you to explore and have the MIT experience. So we will point you to the student center. In the first and the second floor, we have a food court. So we'll be having lunch there. There are many really good options. And after that, at 1 p.m., after this, we are moving all to the student center. So when we go for lunch there, we stay there. We'll be having our tracks for tech innovation and science from 1 to 4, and both of them are going to be in the 3rd floor. So we are going to be here in the morning, going for lunch to the student center, and then we'll stay there for the rest of the day. Then at 4 p.m., we'll have the speed networking that will be 4 to 5. So for tomorrow, and you will find that on the last part of your program, on Saturday, everything will happen in the student center, where we are going to be this afternoon. We'll have the talks until noon at 12:20. Then we'll have a break for lunch. Tomorrow, lunch is included. We'll have Peruvian food for you. So make sure that you will not make plans for lunch for that tomorrow. After that, I'm very excited because this year we have introduced an open conference that will be from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And the main goal of the open conference is to have a targeted networking. That will be a really good opportunity for you to propose some topics. So how it works is that we are going to have, in 1 hour, we'll have 10 sessions in parallel. So you can propose those topics, the topics that are of your interest. And then also the second hour will have 10 more topics. So we'll have a space for 20 topics. So if you are interested in having some discussion on a topic that is very interesting for you, please start thinking about what you would like to be talking about and also leading a discussion. If that's not the case, it's fine. You can join one of the other topics that has been proposed. So that will be the program for today and for tomorrow. So as I was mentioning regarding the location, we are currently at Kresge Auditorium, so we'll stay there, stay here all the morning, and then you'll only have to do like a very little walk here to go in front, and that's the student center. We are going to be there in the afternoon for lunch and staying there for the rest of the day. So we'll show you again this map. It's not very hard to get there, but we'll make sure that you have the directions to go for lunch. You might be wondering about the Wi-Fi connection, or maybe you are already connected. If not, you can join MIT Guest, and there is no password needed at any point. The restrooms and logistics, the restrooms are in the basement, so you can exit this area and you will find them downstairs. If you are looking for outlets, I was looking for one this morning, there are some there and also outside, if you are looking to recharge your phone. This conference has been prepared by the volunteers that I showed to you, the organizing committee, thanks to also our sponsors. And we have prepared this with all our heart to you, with the only reward that we look is to help the Peruvian community and the society to use technology to transform and to improve our life as Peruvians, and also for us Peruvians to be agents of change in our society, and to show that we are good in many aspects and we are very, very talented also in technology. And I would like to see in the future being Peru una potencia mundial en tecnología. And I know we can do it, but it will be up to us. So this conference has been prepared with all our heart for you. So please enjoy TECHSUYO. And now I will pass it to Victor Laguna. He will be our host for the morning. Thank you so much.